All right, hello everyone. As you know, I have decided to make this discussion on a recent event that happened, that being the 2021 Emmys and many TV shows that are on right now, and kind of connected to my reaction video. We'll get to that in a minute. Yeah, and as I said, I'm using these as my new microphone to improve the sound quality, so I sound better and you can hear me better. Yeah. All right. I don't want to ramble too much on this, so I want to keep this video either close to the length of the Shang-Chi video, maybe just a little bit longer. Yeah. And alrighty then, let's go ahead and discuss the 2021 Emmys. I'd watched some Emmys in the past before this, and I felt before this show, usually they gave some pretty deserving awards to some shows, like Batman the Animated Series for Best Writing for the episode Heart of Ice. Probably one of my favorite episodes of the show because it did have some solid writing. Same thing with Rick and Morty, and they gave it to Pickle Rick too. It's funny considering some fans really hate that episode, and I love it because I love Pickle Rick. And The Simpsons has won some, and many other great shows too. Band of Brothers won for Best Limited Series, so I feel like in the past, the Emmys had a really solid track record of giving deserving shows the award. They weren't like the Oscars. That'll be a video for whenever the Oscars happen, but let's just say right now at this moment, I feel the Oscars fuck up and they miss about 70 to 80 to 85% of the time with movies. I'm just going to cite one example because I still want to keep subscribers, but it's like Saving Private Ryan losing to Shakespeare in Love. Frickin' generic, just movie like Shakespeare in Love. Yeah, Saving Private Ryan, one of the best war films ever made. All right, let's save that for another video. But yeah, that also related to the scumbag Harvey Weinstein and all that bullshit and how he bribed some voters. But yeah. Usually I felt like they gave deserving shows some solid awards, and even those that didn't win got nominated, like Marvel Netflix's Daredevil. Yeah. So I guess this leads into shows that were up for some awards this ceremony that I hoped would win, so we'll discuss that. The big tamale, as you know, is WandaVision, because that had over 20 nominations. I love the show. It was absolutely wonderful. And on my podcast, I reviewed just about every episode as they debuted. But um, but yeah, overall, it was a solid show. Mandalorian was another one too. And yeah, this definitely is now a diverse range of freaking networks that the Emmys are up for now with all the streaming services, from Netflix to Disney Plus to Hulu to Apple TV and Prime Video and Peacock and Disney Plus. But yeah, I also really love The Mandalorian. That show is what got me hooked onto Disney Plus from the start. But yeah, I was really hoping to see Mando win at least one Emmy, but it didn't happen this time, along with The Flight Attendant. That was another really good show that I watched on HBO Max. Kaylee Cuoco definitely has shown she's more than Penny from The Big Bang Theory with that show, and I absolutely loved it. I guess Mando usually wins the non-televised awards, though, not really the main ones. And I'm gonna say it right now, it's kind of bullshit. Why don't they highlight some of these other awards, like for best music and stunts and whatnot? It's fucking horse shit. It's like when at the Oscars they play music to tell these creators to get off the stage, like what happened at this Emmys in a couple of them. But we'll get into that when we get to the winners. I find that bullshit. There's another commonality between the Oscars and the fucking Emmys. They both have that annoying bullshit going on. But yeah, The Mandalorian was the other major show I was hoping would win that I had watched. And The Flight Attendant. And I'm a pretty big fan of Saturday Night Live, so I guess you could say I was rooting for SNL. I've always loved SNL. And I guess those were the main few shows. The other ones I either hadn't watched or wasn't too familiar with. So, and because some of them won awards, now I'm wanting to watch them. But we'll discuss that here in a few minutes. So, yeah, WandaVision and Mandalorian, though, and Flight Attendant. Those were my top 3 shows I were hoping would win. So here's a few images from that. Then I'm going to discuss the host, Cedric the Entertainer. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and combine these next 2 parts because they're kind of interconnected. Cedric the Entertainer, the host, his jokes, and the presenters and what they did. I felt like he was pretty funny. He had some solid jokes, definitely like some jokes he made about COVID and how we just been wanting to have some show like this, and how he was all like, wait, we're not all streaming across TVs now? We're actually here? There were many great jokes, and oh yeah, he made so many other jokes about the election that I thought was funny. One about there being fraud. He was all like, wait, are you sure this show actually won? I absolutely loved it. And please don't unsubscribe from me. I'm just referencing the jokes in the show. These aren't my jokes. I didn't make them up. That's the crew. That's on the crew of the Emmys, not me. So yeah, and don't blame Cedric the Entertainer either. He's probably just working with the teleprompters. But yeah, he had a great presence, and I definitely liked him. And I hope the next Oscars can actually have a host, because it was nice to have someone to really keep the energy going, like Cedric the Entertainer. But yeah, and probably one of the best ones with the presenters. There were some others that joked with all the restrictions and whatnot. Frickin' Ken Jeong, how the host kept saying, "And Ken Jeong is here to present this award." And Ken Jeong is here to present this award, and he was he was being freaking at the gate. I guess he had to show his card. It was for Best Variety Sketch Series. He had to show his card, and oh gosh, it was so funny. Freaking security wouldn't let him in, and he had to like reach into his bag, show his vaccination card, and he announced the award from outside the ceremony. Oh, that was great. But yeah. Other than that, though, overall, the many presenters, they did a dang good job. Some of the standouts, Kaylee Cuoco was great, Ken Jeong, real funny, and Awkwafina from Shang-Chi, she was awesome too. Now I need to watch her freaking show, the Nora from Queens. So yeah, they got a pretty solid lineup of announcers, the presenters: Catherine Zeta-Jones, Angela Bassett, Adrian Brody, and yeah, it was just overall definitely a really solid freaking. But yeah, it was definitely a real solid freaking batch of presenters. So I guess that's all I got to say on the presenters. I guess I'll just go ahead and discuss the non-televised award winners, and then the major ones. I think I'll just combine them. So yeah. But yeah, I saw WandaVision won 3 non-televised awards that were mainly in music and stuff like that. So I'm happy the show didn't walk away with nothing. It's nice to see an MCU show finally win some Emmys, but good God! Seriously, couldn't win one of the televised awards. What the flying fuck, Emmys? My God, I'll get into it more when I get into the WandaVision section, but fucking A, that was horse shit. I'm glad it won, but that was just real annoying. But yeah, I think Mandalorian also won some of the non-televised awards, and and I guess that's the way they do it. I just looked it up. There's the major awards that are in directing, writing, acting, and the program, and then the technical categories. So WandaVision won only in the technical categories, not the frickin' not the major categories. But yeah, oh God, it was just it's fucking bullshit. Ugh. All I'm gonna say right now before I really lose it is after this ceremony, I feel like the Emmys are becoming the fucking Oscars. They're fucking over a lot of deserving winners. It is getting really fucking annoying. Like, oh god, I'll rant about it here in a few minutes. So I apologize if I hurt your eardrums, especially with this microphone. But yeah, I guess now on to the shows and performers and my thoughts on them and whatnot. So I guess I'll just list them off here real quick. So yeah. So yeah, for outstanding writing for a variety series, Last Week Tonight with John Oliver won. I've watched a few of his shows. I haven't watched too many of them, but I know my dad loves the show and thinks he's pretty funny, so I'm not mad there. Saturday Night Live has already won a shit ton of Emmys, so it's really no big deal if it doesn't win another one. Now, oh god. Okay, this category here, rant. In 3, 2, 1. What the flying fuck? For outstanding writing in a limited series, WandaVision didn't win a single fucking one. Oh my gosh. Some of the nominated episodes had some of the best acting and writing I've seen on television in years. Shoot, one of them had a really great line about Wanda when she was talking to Vision, and he said, "What is grief but not love persevering?" Jesus Christ, Emmys! No Lord! No hardware for that! Fuck! Oh, God! Ugh! I would have even been okay if the Halloween episode won. That was another solid episode. So, yeah. And the debut episode had some solid writing, too. That was another one that was nominated. But, yeah. Oh, God. That was just horseshit how that didn't happen. And the night started off crappy, too. I was hoping bare minimum, Catherine Hahn, the actress who played the villain, Agatha Harkness, would win. She had a really great song, Agatha All Along, gave a great performance, and was a great foil for Elizabeth Olsen. And throughout the night, she had like a neutral look on her face, and I could tell when she was clapping, she kept thinking, I got fucked over. These fucking Emmys are full of shit. So, yeah, Catherine, I agree with you. You got fucked! But, yeah, for outstanding writing for a drama series, The Crown won. I need to watch that. God, I was hoping The Mandalorian would win, because the final episode of, or not the final episode, the episode that had Ahsoka Tano debut was on it. That had some great writing. I was hoping it would win. But, yeah, that one. And, the second to last episode was also up in that one. I was hoping it could have won, but it is what it is. But yeah, I gotta watch The Crown. I don't know much about that one, so we'll see on that. And Hacks won for best writing for a comedy series. I was hoping either The Flight Attendant would win, but the big winner of the night was Ted Lasso. I need to watch that, so I can't really comment on that. So yeah, I'm just gonna leave it at that. I can't wait to watch it to see what's gonna happen though. And, okay, this one, oh god, this is fucking horseshit. For outstanding directing, okay, well, The Queen's Gambit won, so I guess I'm not too mad because I haven't seen it. But WandaVision was up for that award, and I was hoping it had a shot at winning, but I guess it didn't. And, for outstanding directing in a drama series, The Mandalorian had a really great episode that was nominated. The debut episode that was pretty solid. But it lost to The Crown, so I need to watch that show on Netflix. But, yeah. And for outstanding comedy series, Hacks won, so I gotta get to watching that on HBO Max. Guess we're on the acting categories now. So Julianne Nicholson won for Mayor of Easttown. Oh my gosh. Jesus Christ, I just realized. Mayor of Easttown has the two actresses that beat out Catherine Hahn and Elizabeth Olsen. I'll get to my Elizabeth Olsen rant here in a minute. But, holy fuck! Oh boy, Mayor of Easttown. I'm going to have a hard time watching that show now, knowing that they fucked over Catherine Hahn and Elizabeth Olsen. Oh god, I'll watch it eventually, but it's gonna be a bit. My feelings need to subside before I get into it. So yeah, Julianne Nicholson won. So guess we'll see on that. But yeah, I was really hoping Catherine Hahn would win. And Evan Peters, who played Ralph Boner, was also from Mayor of Easttown. So I guess I'll have to watch that to see him too. The Crown also won for Best Supporting Actress in a Drama Series with Julian Anderson, and none of the other ones who I was hoping to really win would be there. All the other shows were not really all that much. And for Supporting Actor, there wasn't anyone I recognized. But for Best Supporting Actor, Ted Lasso won. Ted Lasso actually won both the Supporting Actor and Actress categories, so I got to get to watching them. I'm going to hold off on my thoughts on Best Actress in a Limited Series, because that's going to have a rant coming up. So The Crown won, I guess, for both lead actor categories, so going to have to get into that, watch that, and see what I think. And Obi-Wan, Ewan McGregor beat out Paul Bettany as Vision. As much as I would have liked to see him win, I like Ewan McGregor. He's pretty cool, so I'm not blowing a fuse over that, so yeah. And for Best Lead Actor, Jason Sudeikis won. I like him, and he's in Ted Lasso, so I need to get to watching that. I was surprised to see that William H. Macy was up for Shameless, because that was a show that I quit watching once Emmy Rossum left it, so yeah. I threw in the towel on it. And Kaylee Cuoco was up for Best Lead Actress in a Comedy Series, but she lost to Olivia Colman, and I kind of figured they were going to give it to her. So I guess to finish off my thoughts on the acting category, as you saw in my rant video. Oh boy. Here we go. Rant in 3, 2, 1. What the flying fuck? Emmys! Elizabeth Olsen gave one of the best performances of the year, carried the show, had many standout moments, was one of the many reasons why the show was great, and you fucked her over! And she knew too, because she had a neutral look on her face, and you could tell she was slow clapping when Kate Winslet won. I've liked Kate Winslet in many movies, but fucking A! She has enough awards as it is! Why does she need another motherfucking one? Give one to Lizzie fucking Olsen! Jesus Christ! Ugh! She was great, carried the show, looked great, and her and Catherine Hahn worked wonders together. What the flying fuck? She should have fucking won! Ugh! So yeah, as you can tell, yeah, not happy with that, and my feelings are gonna have to subside. So, let's go ahead and discuss the shows and whatnot. So, let's get into that. So, I guess here's a few more images of some of the shows and the flight attendant and whatnot. So, yeah. So on to the overall shows. Wow, for Outstanding Variety Special Pre-Recorded, Hamilton won. God, I forgot about that. I'm going to have to watch that. It's been sitting on my watch list on Disney+. I just haven't got to watching it, so I'll have to get to that. And there's a few other ones I want to watch. For Outstanding Variety Special Live, Stephen Colbert's Election Night 2020, Democracy's Last Stand, Building Back America, Better 2021. I hate to say it, but that show seems like it pales in comparison to Celebrating America, and Inauguration Night and Special. What Tom Hanks, Katy Perry, and everyone with that inauguration did was just fucking incredible. And I'm grateful it got nominated, but still quite annoying. And the Pepsi Super Bowl halftime show, it was kind of just okay. I wasn't really a big fan. I'm mixed on the weekend anyway, so yeah. And this Oscars ceremony, it was good, but it wasn't great, so yeah. For Outstanding Variety Sketch Show Series, Saturday Night Live won, and I noticed that its competitor, when one of the actresses saw the show didn't win, she had a really angry look on her face. Reminded me of my eventual outrage over, well, you know what. I gave another outrage right there, and you saw the whole video that I did before. And for Outstanding Talk Variety Series last week, Tonight with John Oliver won, beating out Trevor Noah, Jimmy Kimmel, and Stephen Colbert, and Conan O'Brien. I don't watch those shows enough to really have an opinion on them, so I'm not going to say much right there. Same thing with Outstanding Competition Program. But for Outstanding Limited Series or Anthology Series, my God, Emmys! The Queen's Gambit, yeah, I know it came out and whatnot, but fucking A! WandaVision was a great overall show! Not just because of Elizabeth Olsen's performance or Paul Bettany, but fuck, it was great! What the flying fuck? Granted, I'm gonna watch The Queen's Gambit. I'm currently watching it right now. The first episode was pretty good. So, and I love Anya Taylor-Joy. And I'm glad Mayor of Easttown didn't beat it. Jesus Christ! Another rant would be coming up if Mayor of Easttown beat it. But, yeah. So, there are my thoughts on that. And for Outstanding Drama Series, The Crown won on Netflix, so I gotta watch that. I was hoping The Mandalorian could win, but I guess not. Lovecraft Country from HBO Max is on my list, so I'm going to watch that one of these days, along with The Boys. And for Outstanding Comedy Series, I was really hoping The Flight Attendant could come in and pull off an upset, but it didn't. But Ted Lasso won, so I need to get to watching Ted Lasso. So, I already covered my thoughts on WandaVision getting fucked, so I don't really feel like going into another rant. So yeah, I've already pretty much said the shows I'm watching, like The Queen's Gambit, and the other ones I'm going to get to, like Hamilton, The Special, and The Boys, and Lovecraft Country. I want to get to that. I also wouldn't mind watching Hacks, so I'll be getting into those shows. But yeah, guess that leaves me to my last point, that suggestions for improvement. Emmys, you need to fucking actually watch these shows and pay attention. Don't let Martin Scorsese or any of these other fucking idiots who think, oh, superheroes aren't cinema. Don't be applying that to television, because much like how it's being disproven in cinema, in television, it's no fucking different. They're made the same way as any other TV show, just have a little bit of a bigger budget, and just so happen to have A-list actors acting in them, like Elizabeth Olsen, Paul Bettany, etc. So, yeah, really, just watch these shows. And some of these I noticed are repeating winners. Sometimes, I don't know, give these new shows some love. Quit awarding shows that already have enough Emmys to fill a fucking closet. So, yeah. I guess that's my suggestions on it. So, yeah. So I hope you enjoyed my review on this and my other mini rant. And, yeah. All I gotta say, the last major thought is, if you remember nothing else about this video, WandaVision got fucked. Should have won way more than the 3 technical awards. None of them, and it didn't even win a major award, so yeah. So it got fucked. And Elizabeth Olsen, Jesus Christ! She got fucked! Like it's nobody's fucking business! And same thing with Catherine Hahn! Ugh! But I already let that out, so, anyway, hope you enjoyed this video. Like, comment, subscribe, and peace!